According to Section 21 to the contract, the parties had 60 days to initiate arbitration from the moment negotiation had failed. It is agreed by the parties, it's nothing to dispute by the parties, that negotiations were announced as failed in the email correspondence from my client to respondent on April 1st, 2016. The issue in dispute then is whether or not my client upheld its obligation to initiate arbitration, although the proceeding was officially commenced, according to the CAM-CCBC rules, on June 7th, 2016, 67 days, and not 60 days, after the failure of negotiations. Now, by looking at Section 21, it is clear the parties chose the word initiation and not commencement, which is the term that is used by the CAM-CCBC rules. It is clearly differentiated from the word commencement, but however, the term initiation is undefined in the contract. According to the interpretive...
Let me interrupt you.
Sure.
The word beginning would be more initiation or commencement in your eyes?
I'm sorry, can you repeat the question again?
Yeah. You differentiate between commencement and initiation, okay? So if I would come up with a third word, namely beginning, in your eyes, beginning is commencing or initiating?
Thank you, Mr. Arbitrator. I don't think there's something inherent in the term initiation or in the term commencement which can tell us if it's more flexible or more, if it's something inherent in the word. It's not the word itself. The thing is that in Article 421, the official term as per the CAM-CCBC rules is commencement. Commencement has a certain meaning, which is to commence an arbitration according to the CAM-CCBC rules. The parties chose to deviate from this word, from this term, and chose the word initiation on the same way they could choose the word to begin. But the fact that they chose to deviate from the official term by the CAM-CCBC rules, they chose to use a term which is not meant to, which doesn't mean to officially commence an arbitration according to the rule, but rather something else. This is something, as I said, undefined, and something that we need to see what it means. Now, according to the interpretive principles of the CISG, folded in Article 8 and 9 to the CISG, when the party's intent is unclear, a consideration is given to the practice of international trade, or in other words, the lex mercatoria, the law of the merchant. Two main scholars in the field of international arbitration, Julian Liu and Stefan Kroll, in the book on international arbitration, claim that the generally accepted purpose of time limits is to allow the parties the time and mindset to adequately prepare themselves for the proceeding. This purpose was fulfilled by my client on two different events. First, the email correspondence from April 1st, in which respondents was notified about my client's intent